So the Superior Six are coming to Marvel Strike Force. The Sinister Six are in Marvel Strike Force. What heroes, well, villains, should I be investing in to progress my account to move forward? I don't know. Let's get to the video.
Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names, and years later they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who taught him to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, I'm going to go over the Sinister Six and preparation for the Superior Six. And the focal point is going to be Doc Ock. I already have Doc Ock from one of the events, and we'll go over that stuff in a little bit, but I know I'm going to put more resources into him. I'm thinking about doing more resources into other members of the Sinister Six, because my understanding is that as the Superior Six get introduced into the game, they will also have synergies with the Sinister Six. So when the Superior Six come in, they'll also synergize with the Sinister Six, and then you'll have this basically, well, we have 8 characters now, 4 more coming in, so that'll be like 12 characters that you can pick and choose from that will all synergize together. So right now, what I'm going to do is go to the announcement that discusses the actual villains being introduced themselves, and then I'm going to try to make it, put it this way. I've already wasted resources in one sense for myself. And or several times, but the best example I can give right now is Killmonger, right? So for the death event that was gonna give you Archangel frags, I ahead of time went ahead and put resources into Killmonger thinking that, hey, I'll be able to use him in that event. Wrong. I didn't even get to the node that was necessary for me to be able to use him, and I'm not sure that that would have been much of a benefit. So what I'm trying to do now is do research, get prepped, get prepared, but hold those resources back until I know for sure that those heroes, those characters, are going to be used or be useful to me. Now, it seems as though Superior Six and the Sinister Six are going to be good characters to use, in my view. I'm going to try to go through their kits now and then establish who I want to work on. Now, here's the other condition that I'm giving myself, or that I'm trying to adhere to. I'm not going to do anything with Green Goblin until I have like 7 red stars from him, at least 5. Mysterio, I only have 3 red stars. He's only 5-star. My Green Goblin, he will be, and as a matter of fact, we can go ahead and check on this right now. My Green Goblin, he will end up being 6-star very, very soon. And honestly, I could probably even get his 7-star right there if I go for it. And watch, I actually like absolutely try it, and then I actually get it, and it's a problem. Now I have to make more decisions. Boom, got that. Let me mute this so it doesn't come back through. All right, so then, why not refresh? Sure. Let's see if I can get 6 more. 12 more, what's up? So now I can take him 5-star. Cool, and then we'll run this one. I usually don't go for this node. I usually go for the one because I'm still trying to get 7-star on Spider-Man Miles Morales. But let's see, if I get 7-star from Goblin here, sure, I doubt it. Yeah, see, okay, but we'll take that. We'll take those rewards. Okay, anyway, so going back to it, so now I can rank up Green Goblin, leave him there. However, I am looking forward more so to Green Goblin Classic. I like Green Goblin, at least the look of Green Goblin Classic so far. All right, so now anyway, going back, so we got 5-star Green Goblin, but no red stars on him. 3 red stars on Mysterio at 5 yellow stars. We have 7 red stars for Electro, even though she is only 4 stars overall. Is she anywhere where I can, see, I could pick her up in supplies. I could pick her up in Blitz. Where is she at in supplies, right? Nope, I'm not buying that. 450 power cores for 5. Right, that is a horrible deal. Heads up, guys, horrible deal. And then we have her here. I could get 10 of her shards for 500 arena. The reason why I'm hesitant is because I have been farming Spider-Man Miles. I want to get him up to 6-star before I stop farming for him. And I was also farming for, where is she? We're at Captain Marvel. I just got her up to 5-star. I want to farm her to 6-star. So here's the question that I will have to have for Electro. Let's go down, where is she? Electro can also be on this list, and forgive me because I'm an old man, so I got to write this stuff down so I don't forget my thought processes as we go through this whole thing. If I can farm Electro so easily, and there are a lot of characters that you can farm relatively easily from the Sinister Six, if I can farm her easily, right? A Blitz is one of the easier tokens to get in the game, especially once you hit level 65 and you can sim those battles. Is Electro one that I should focus on? How good is that kit? So Electro, I'm gonna put down here, Blitz. I do want to read her kit and see if it's worth a damn. Is it worth me even looking at? All right, so then we go back, Electro. Green Goblin, he wasn't in, right? It was just those nodes. He's in supplies, yeah, but I mean, we know how that goes. All right, so we go back. Now we're going to Swarm. Honestly, I don't even like the character that much. And it's only 5 red stars. I'm not gonna waste the time looking. Shocker, I have 7 stars on Shocker. Where can I farm Shocker? Supplies only, and he has his own node. I have him 5-star already. 6 stars, it'll be faster for me to get a 6-star with Electro than it will be the 6 stars with Shocker, I think. Is that a fair assessment? If I do this now, how much? I still gotta do 100. All right, I only go up to 50 when it comes down to like refreshing that campaign energy. So we'll go back to him later. But right now, that's how he stands. 7-star, he's 5-star right now. Electro is 4-star. I'll get her up to 5-star really, really fast in the next 6 days, probably the next 3 days. Vulture, I have 5-star. He has 7 red stars waiting on him. Where can I pick Vulture up from? Supplies, of course. Arena. Now, Arena, you don't get as many Arena credits. I get like 500 a day, 700 a day, something like that. I'm not high up there, but I'm higher up there. So I get like, let's just say 500 a day. Am I gonna just use only those 500 for Vulture? In the meantime, what I've been doing is actually farming Deadpool just because I like Deadpool. I don't know if he's a good character or not, but I love Deadpool. So I'm farming him. I already got him 6 stars. So I've stopped farming him in Arena. The other I was farming for in Arena, Daredevil. I need this, actually. If I buy this now, I'll wait until, I have to wait until 6 o'clock my time. I live in Switzerland before I can get those credits, and then I'll go ahead and buy Daredevil. He'll be a 6-star. I'll be done with him. The other hero that I wanted to was Quake. Quake is part of the, is it the Inhumans? They help unlock one of the legendaries. And so I was thinking about farming her frags here, farming those shards here to get her to 6-star, so that way I could go ahead and get the remaining frags for that legendary character. But in the meantime, should I focus on Vulture, who I could take, let's say in about a week, I could get up to 6-star, right? Or no, it wouldn't be a week, it'd be about 14 days because I have to wait every single day for that energy. Oh, okay, so maybe, let's say week and a half. Let's say week and a half. Vomit. And then Swarm, we're not even worried about Swarm. All right, so I mean, I can get Vulture from Arena. So I'm gonna put that down. Vulture, Arena. So that puts him already lower on the list of the heroes or the villains, whatever, that I'm going to work towards in this. All right, so next up, we're gonna have Rhino. I'm a fan of Rhino. I love the skin, all of it. I've already put some ISO into him. He's 5-star, 5 red stars. Where am I gonna get him from as well? He is in Blitz. He's in Blitz. Blitz is easier to farm. 500 for him. That's not that bad. But now we got Rhino competing with Electro. And I can put the Spider-Man on pause. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. There might be something coming for him, but I don't see anything coming for him. Maybe an event or something. Other Spider-Man, I already have him 6-star, so I'm not worried about it. So it's really between Electro and Vulture, or Electro and Rhino in the Blitz credits. I've already got my Agent Coulson up to 6-star, 6 red stars, so I'm not farming him anymore. So, and Captain Marvel is the one. So I got to decide between Captain Marvel, Electro, and Rhino. Rhino and Electro are getting reworks right now, which makes them more, hopefully would make them more relevant currently in the game, which means that I could put Captain Marvel on the back burner and deal with her a little bit later. So that is the idea. And then Doc Ock, you have to go to his event to get him. And this is what I'm checking up on right now to be sure of who I need in order to get 6-star Doc Ock. And that would be, I need what, the Mercenary? Oh no, X-Force. X-Force is who I need. So I already have a 6-star Deadpool. I need a 6-star Cable, 6-star Negasonic, Domino, X-23. I don't think I'll be able to get them 6-star anytime really, really soon unless I buy some kind of offer that they have, which I don't know if they have an offer or not. And not pretty sure I don't want to buy it. However, taking them to 6-star might serve a purpose. I feel like I should check those offers. So just check. They don't have any kind of like X-Force offers or anything like that. I don't think I would have gotten it anyway, to be real. But anyway, so right now I'm looking at their ISO 8s. I have Rhino, ISO 8 up to 4 on green. I can get him up to blue really fast. Doc Ock is gonna get resources, so I'm going to go through his kit, but I'm not really reading through whether I'm gonna go for him or not, because I am. He's automatically gonna be a part of this. Vulture is 3, then Shocker 2, and then it just goes down from there. So it looks like Vulture and Rhino are the ones I should focus on if I'm seeing how many resources are already put into them. Like they have an advantage right now, put it that way. They have an advantage. They're already, like Rhino is already a higher priority than Electro, slightly because of the ISO 8 situation. So I have to put less resources to get him up higher. However, the fact that she is 7 red stars makes me feel like I should farm her up at least until 5 and then make a decision. You know what I mean? So we'll marinate on that. In the meantime and in between time, what I'm going to do is go to the website to review the kit from Doc Ock to see how it's changing. Right now, so Sinister Charge. Instead of what it was doing before, I'm not even going to read like the old stuff. The new one is apply 3 regenerations for 2 turns to self and all allies. Okay, that's the same as it was before. And then flip 3 negative effects into positive effects on self and all Sinister Six allies. That's a pretty damn good ability. That replaces the in war apply 3 regenerations for 2 turns instead, or whatever, instead of the for 1 turn. Okay, so that's all right, fine. Now, the ultimate ability, supervillain, the new note. Second bullet is just reworded, functionality did not change. Okay. Attack all enemies for 350% damage, plus flip 2 positive effects, 2 negative effects on all enemies. That's actually really good. I like that a lot. But that's the same as it was previously. Well, 350% damage, just 50% more damage. The attack cannot be countered or dodged. Nice. Okay, cool. And then passive, Master Planner, in War or Crucible. Nice to know, got 2 modes. When this character or a chargeable Sinister Six character, wow, no, I swear I speak English. Chargeable Sinister Six ally drops below 20% health, fill that character speed bar by 100% and clear heal block. I like that ability. I like that ability a lot in War or Crucible. So I do like that ability. All right, running with Sinister Six. Next up, Electro. So that's the one. Between Electro and Rhino are the ones I need to decide between. And then Vulture I'm going to review. So, and also his stat boost does give him plus 30% health, plus 31% damage, plus 11% armor, 16% focus, and 9% resistance. Electro's getting plus 114% health, plus 36 damage, plus 22 armor, plus 50% focus, and plus 32% resist. That seems like a lot of stats that are being boosted. And I will say this, Doc Ock I do use-ish, like he's not unusable, but I can see where he could be replaced very quickly, very easily in a lot of team compositions. All right, so Electro, the old Electro Shock. Here's the new one. Attack primary target for 250% damage. In War, see, I guess you have to do conditions for different modes. If this character has 2 or more superior 6 allies, 2 or more superior 6 allies, reduce speed bar for the primary target by 20%. So run 2 superior 6, you're reducing the speed bar by 20%, and then fill speed bar by 20%. So fill her own is what I'm assuming that means. So the primary target gets a reduction of 20%, and she gets a increase of 20%. Special live wire. Attack primary target for 300% damage. Okay. Bonus attack primary target for 150% piercing. That's piercing is ignores defense. That damage ignores defense. Per positive effect on the target. Whoa, wait, what? Bonus attack primary target for 150% piercing per positive effect on the target. So they have like 4 positive effects. Then that's going to hit for 600% piercing. Yo. In war, clear 1 charge from primary target per positive effect on the target. Gain +1 charge. If this character has 2 or more superior 6 allies, gain an additional 2 charge. Dude, that damage right there. Because I'm running into, I don't know about you guys, I'm running into a lot of heavy buff, heavy positive effect teams. At least when I was going through like some of the later campaign stuff. That would be nice to have. Like, that's a good plus. Okay, Chain Lightning. Attack primary target for 350% piercing. Attack all other enemies for 280% piercing. All ignoring defense. Clear all positive effects on the primary target. Clear 2 positive effects on each secondary target. Yo. Apply offense down for 2 turns and defense down for 2 turns to all enemies. This is nice. She's nice with it. Hold on. And then the passive ability, which is the ultimate unlimited power. In war, on all Sinister Six turns, gain +1 charge. If that ally is also superior 6, gain +2 charge instead. Gain +25% piercing per charged. Damn. She looks like she might be a beast. That whole piercing, 150% per positive effect on the target. Oh my goodness. Okay. I like Electro. Electro right now might be leader in the clubhouse over Rhino, over who I'm gonna get. I'm gonna skip Mysterio for right now. Sorry guys. I'm trying to get right down to Rhino. Is that Rhino? There he is. Plus 70% health, plus 50% damage, plus 35% armor, plus 197% focus, plus 45% resist, plus 14% speed. Resist is just resistance to negative status effects, and focus is the ability for you to lay down your effects on others. Just for you guys who do not know. All right, so the new basic will be attack primary target for 290% damage, plus defense down. The ultimate is attack primary and adjacent targets for 380% damage. Apply taunt to the primary target. If this character has 2 or more superior 6 allies, fill speed bar for self by 75%. He's slow from what I understand. People say that he's slow. That'll help. The new passive, on spawn, apply defense up and counter to self and all Sinister Six allies. So you're gonna give himself everybody. Wow. Everybody gets a count. See, I like that. I like the counter. I do like the counter. I do like the counter positive status effect. Gain plus 5% damage per hero enemy. So if you guys run up a bunch of heroes, then you're gonna get, 25% extra damage. The defense up and the counter I like. He is a protector, a taunter, if I'm not mistaken. But where does he give himself taunt? I don't see. I see where he applies taunt to the primary target, but I don't see him giving himself taunt. Okay. So then is he not a taunter? Let me go back. And we're gonna go to see Rhino real quick to see what he's categorized as. He is a protector. So why isn't he giving himself taunt? Or unless I'm missing where he gains taunt. So pummel, that's this one. Then we have, he gains taunt on Furious Charge, which is a thing that hasn't changed. That's an ability that hasn't changed. Okay, cool. All right, so now we know. They did not change that ability, so it's not up here, but he does give himself charge. All right, so like right now, I'm still picking Electro over Rhino. I'll farm them both. I'll try to get them both to 6-star, of course. But right now, the way it's looking like to me is that I would rather have Electro and all that damage that she can do instead of Rhino. He does protect, and I will be happy to work on him immediately after her. Captain Marvel's going to get put on pause for right now. So I do like that. Let me go back to the game real quick, guys. Let's go back to the game real quick. So I do like that. I do like his ability to protect. And I don't have to put a whole lot of resources in him to get him over that line. As a matter of fact, I can just do this right now real quick because the Sinister Six will be, I mean, not my absolute focus. Like I said, once bitten, twice shy kind of situation. So I'm not going to do too much. But since it's also coupled with reworks, since they're also getting like boosts of certain things, this gives me a little bit more confidence in putting resources into them because hopefully they'll be really good. Now, right now, Rhino is at level 50. You take him up to 75 before I can get that ISO blue. That's fine by me. And then Electro right now, level 50. I can go ahead and get a lot of this stuff in on her right now, put in these resources. I did just finish Colston, and I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I need to work on. Nobu, I think it's the last one I want to take up to 80 that I have to like be concerned about before I start focusing on like event heroes that I can work on and progress based on reworks and stuff like that. Okay, so now it looks like I can go ahead and boost this all the way up. So she is going to be up to level 4 until I can find that one more here. And already I am, oh no, I got to get like 3 of these things. So I'm not going to do that now. And already I'm already going to go ahead and get her shards, get her frags, whatever you want to call them. So that way, no, what are you doing? I don't want that. I want this. 500 before it resets in an hour. So I'll get 10 of her shards. And then when that rework goes, I'm going to keep doing that because it's going to reset in an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and run some blitz, go ahead and farm those credits, and then buy more of her frags. I am liking that. I am liking that a lot. Now, here's what we're going to do. The last one, because for me, I will go back to I think I've already done the Doc Ock thing. And he's at level, he's at level 65. And I do have literally everything I need to go ahead and complete his ISO 8 green. Let's go ahead and put all that in there. Hey, come on now. Come on now, chop chop. So yep, go there, upgrade that, cool. So now as soon as I get him to level 75, I'll be able to go ahead and get his ISO 8 blues there too. So right now, as it stands, and I'll go ahead and put hearts by him so I know who I'm messing with. Doc Ock, Rhino, and then Electro are the 3 I'm gonna work on. They're the ones I'm going to work on now. Vulture is second place. Like Vulture and Shocker, if I get to him, I get to him. If I don't, I won't feel bad about it. Now, I do want to go because I have not fully read this. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. All the way up to Green Goblin Classic. Now, I'm not going to go through this story or this bio. I do want to see here if I'm reading through this because I'm wondering if it's going to be worth it for me to go after Green Goblin Classic. Okay, so anyway, so traits, villain, city. I do need city heroes or villains, whatever. Controller, Spider-Verse, Superior 6, Sinister 6. I like the fact that they're giving them Superior and Sinister 6 category. Now, basic Goblin Bomb. Attack primary and adjacent targets for 320% damage plus apply defense down. This attack cannot be countered. Okay. Then the Goblin Bomb Awakened upgrade. On Crucible, gain plus 10% crit chance for each Spider-Verse character that is present. So whether on the enemy team or your team, for each one present, plus 10% crit chance. ISO 8 counterattack assist. Attack primary target for 220% damage plus 17% piercing plus apply defense down. And then the special maniacal assault. Energy cost is 2. All right, I had an aha moment because I did not realize that there were going to be this many bullet points on Green Goblin Classics kit. And I was just reading along and I was like, what in the world is all this? Okay, so here we go. Here we go, back to it. Special, maniacal assault is gonna cost 2 energy, gain offense up and speed up. Clear barrier on primary target. Oh no, invisible woman. Rescue. Attack primary target for 650% damage, plus do the following actions to the primary target, plus the primary actions. Reduce their speed bar by 25%. Flip one random positive effect to defense down. So yeah, okay, cool. Flip all other positive effects to negative effects. Yo. So we're gonna take one positive effect, that goes to defense down. Then we're gonna take the other ones and just flip them over to what their opposite negative is. Apply trauma for 1 turn, plus heal block for 2 turns. In Crucible, apply trauma for 2 turns instead. Now here's what we're gonna do. And this is more a me thing than a you thing, guys. I'm gonna open up this tab real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and get to the status effects. Now, what was that effect called? One more time, trauma. So we're gonna go down to trauma. Negative effects cannot be cleared or flipped. This effect cannot be copied or spread. Okay. And that's why I remember hearing somewhere I'm not allowed to say, that Safeguard is one of the more powerful status effects in the game. And it looks like trauma is too. Because positive effects cannot be cleared or flipped if it is safeguarded, and then by trauma's thing, cleared or flipped for the negative status effects. So, that seems like it would loom large. All right, so let's get back to it. First, take a sip of the Coca-Cola. Not product placement at all. I wish they were paying me. Anyway, if the primary target has safeguard instead, gain offense up, speed up for 2 turns, attack primary target for 750% damage, reduce speed bar by 25%, plus 10% per Sinister Six ally. This attack cannot be blocked, dodged, or countered. Maniacal Assault is ridiculous. Maniacal Assault is a trip. Okay. All right, then Goblin Bombardment for the ultimate that costs 6 energy. Clear barrier on all enemies, attack all enemies for 150% damage, 75% damage, plus 75% damage against any target with safeguard. So they're really punishing you for having safeguard if you do. Flip one positive status effect to a negative status effect and apply heal, which with safeguard you can't do. So anyway, reduce speed bar for all enemies by 2% plus 2% per Sinister Six ally. Okay, so if you have like 4 of them, that means you reduce it by 8%. Sure. If a target does not have any positive effect, apply trauma to that target. And he likes the trauma. In Crucible, clear 1 charge. Repeat this attack 2 additional times. If this character has 1 or more Sinister Six protector allies, isn't Rhino the only one? Let's go check. Apply safeguard to all Sinister Six allies. We like that. The attack cannot be dodged or countered. Ultimate Goblin Bombardment Awakened upgrade. On Crucible offense, gain plus 2 charged up to a maximum of 5. Now, True Osborne, the passive. On spawn, gain plus 3 charged up to a maximum of 5. If Crucible, or in Crucible, fill speed bar by 9% per superior 6 ally. So if I got 4 of them, then I'm gonna go ahead and do that for 36%. On spawn, I have a 36% speed, 36% speed bar advantage. While this character has charged, lower damage by 15% for all enemies, lower resistance by 200% for all enemies. Ability block and vulnerable cannot be applied to self or any Sinister Six ally. Wow, this character has charged. Okay, cool. At the end of an enemy turn, if this character has charged, attack that enemy and adjacent target for 200% damage, apply defense down, plus flip speed up, plus flip 2 additional positive status effects, 2 negative effects for those targets, lose 1 charge, gain plus 20% max health, Sinister Six allies gain plus 20% max health. And then True Osborne Awakened upgrade on spawn, on Crucible offense apply, defense ups for 2 turns, and to self and all superior 6 allies. Green Goblin Classic looks like a beast. I think I'm gonna have to go after him heavy. Okay, I'm not gonna go through Craven, Wizard, and Spider Slayer, honestly, because it feels like this video has gone on really, really long, much longer than I expected. So, in recap, I'm really looking forward to Green Goblin Classic. Really, 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 truly looking forward to Green Goblin Classic. I'm going to be putting more resources into Doc Ock. I'm going to try to get him up to level 75 so I can go ahead and get the Isolate Blue. Then I'm going to do the same for Electro first and then Rhino. Electro is going to be the focus first of all, Rhino second. Vulture, because he's only farmable in Arena. I mean, there's other farmable nodes and stuff, but I'm basing it on the stores right now. If he's only farmable in Arena, those credits are so hard to come by. I'd rather focus on Electro and then Rhino because they're in Blitz, and Blitz farming is so much easier for me. If you guys know a trick about Arena, let me know. But Blitz farming is so much easier, especially after you get past level 65 and you can just sim all that stuff. So I am actually going to just focus heavy on Electro, Rhino. Doc Ock is going to get his resources along the way. And then Vulture, Shocker, the others, Green Goblin, I'll farm their nodes in campaign, but I'm not really worried about putting too many resources into them at the moment. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. See you guys next time.